Welcome on into this lesson where I'm going to be talking about the distinction between corporate and business strategy. Now, the focus of this training is on business strategy, but I really wanted to just start by helping you understand that global picture first, that corporate strategy first, so that we can understand how the business strategy fits into it. But before we get into that, I would love you to be thinking about what it's like to have no strategy. So here you are as the leader today, and all you're thinking about at the moment is tomorrow. So there's no strategy, there's no clarity as to how we're going to get there. It's very, very short term. Let's have a think about what the impact of that is when we have no strategy. So the reality is you have a very reactive team. Nobody really understands the direction. The direction perhaps keeps changing. It's very, very short term. And what that does is it creates a lot of confusion. What are we supposed to be doing? You might have assumptions flailing around the team. People are assuming this is what we're supposed to be doing, but disagreeing with other people because they think we should be doing something different. And quite frankly, all that does is create firefighting. So I'm sure you've been in reactive environments like that where you just want to run away. It doesn't feel safe. You don't feel like you're in control. It doesn't feel like there's clarity of what you're supposed to be doing. And the problem is with that kind of no strategy environment is it can easily be derailed because there's no fixed agenda. There's no clarity of where we're going. People can easily just throw in their 10 cents worth and change the strategy and the direction again. So obviously that is not where we want to go. That's not where we want to be. With a strategy, there you are today, and now you're smiling because you have a strategy. You are looking to the future in a different way. So that future might be 12 months out. It might be 3 months out. It might be 3 years out. It doesn't really matter what it is, but there's some clarity and some instruction, as you like, as to where we're going. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're fixed to that strategy, because as we're going to learn, strategy is always in flux. So we have to be cognizant of the fact that we might have to adapt what we're doing and change to circumstances, and that's okay. But it's about having some clarity about some future direction. And what that does is it creates incredible clarity for the people around you. So everybody knows what success looks like. Everybody knows that we're all pulling together to create this particular outcome, and we're all on the same page. That creates that flexibility, that ability to move forward and try new things and implement and test. And the other thing that I think is really important when we do have a strategy is we don't just have that endpoint. We also have those milestones in play along the way so that we can be looking all the time about what success looks like. Are we achieving? Are we on track? What do we need to adjust? And that creates a safer environment where people are more comfortable about coming to work because they understand how their success is being measured. They understand what they're trying to do and what they're trying to do as the team to get there. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between corporate strategy and business strategy, because they are quite different.